Welcome in everyone to another episode of Sure Buddy. Um, Before we get going here, want to make sure that I just give you that reminder. Please, if you're liking this content, go in there, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let us know what you're thinking about the content, where we can make some adjustments. Really trying to get the feedback early on right now, just in the stage of collecting feedback and seeing how we can improve this, make this more relevant to you, our audience. So really appreciate it if you do that. Omar, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Also, anyone that's also living in 2020, like my boy Jay with his hoodie, please let us know. How you did that. I mean, we're 5 years. 5 years have passed, so that Lakers championship's looking quite old. But I'm good, man. I'm good. I just wanted to hop on to some interesting things that have been going on, and we're gonna try
Before
something a little. Yeah, go ahead.
before you go there though, I wanted you to know, I mean, the Dodgers just won another one, so
Yeah, yeah. So,
this is a consider this a prediction.
for what? This year?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. If that happens, then
It's
I'll buy you a butt plug, bro. If that happens.
it, it'll be it'll be once just watch, man. Like, the trade deadline's coming up. Something's gonna happen, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's
Hey,
let's
I
dive into some football, man.
okay, what do you got?
Just the first thing that just kind of came up that really piqued my interest was Bill Belichick, the fake goat, interviewing at North Carolina for the head coaching position. What do you think about him going to college?
Um,
Besides for girls.
I was I was gonna say, I'd be more curious to know what his girlfriend has to say about that. Like, dude, there has to be a level of insecurity built in for her. Like, imagine, like, dude, is Bill Belichick the new Leonardo DiCaprio? Like,
Oh,
is he the is he
that's the
the
title of this video
football?
right now.
Oh shit. Is he the football Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Like, dude, this guy, holy crap, I just had an epiphany. What if he breaks up with her as soon as she turns like 25? And
Oh,
then he just uses like he's gonna be doing some other type of scouting
yeah,
in
for sure,
college.
for sure. I mean, and honestly, I'd give him back the goat status if that was the case. If at 70 plus old years old, he starts just pumping and dumping, and then just
Do
finds
you
a new
think there's
chick on
actually any
campus.
do you think there's actually any pumping going on? Or is it just like does he like just hang out? Like is he a sugar daddy?
I don't know. What do they talk about? Do you think he's talking about like Lawrence Taylor and the Giants Super Bowls when he was a D coordinator back in the day, or how he told Malcolm Butler to jump that pass by Russell Wilson so the Patriots could win a Super Bowl, or the
Do
tuck
you
rule? What are they talking about?
do you think that his current girlfriend knows that he was a defensive coordinator at some point?
No way. No way. No way. She's just
Do you,
trying. Honestly, if she's just trying to get to Brady somehow, probably.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he's like genuinely in love, and she's like, "Can you help me fuck Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Can you set that up for me?"
Yeah.
And like, obviously, like she's being very subversive about it. She's trying to like work her way in, but like the I have so many thoughts about this Bill Belichick college thing. Like, it's just first of all, it's just like so weird to have the goat, the goat, the
Uh huh.
goat coach
Okay.
step down to college. And then you like layer on this whole like factor of like he's dating a college age girl. Like, obviously I think she's older than that. I think she's
I think
probably
she's
like,
24.
yeah, I was gonna say she's probably 24, but like still, like this young girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of it, man. Like, the only thing that I know for certain that comes of this is look, the guy's making a ton of money doing this, like, all his like media stuff and all that. it seems like he's not happy. It seems like he really wants to get back in out there and coach football. And he's so desperate to do it that he's willing to go to college and like UNC, like it'd be really cool to see him like revive, that program because to me they haven't really been relevant. God, I don't know
Ever.
when they may have ever been relevant,
Yeah.
but maybe not that program, but to revive a program there, you know.
So here,
So, but
I
it's so embarrassing.
yeah. So
It's
I
fucking
see it going two
embarrassing.
ways. I see it going two ways. He wants to be Dion and run a college team like an NFL team and be the man who's running the complete show, has complete power, and just kind of get that hype. But I don't know
But
why
that
he
already
would
hasn't
go.
worked. Why would they let him do that shit when it already hasn't worked? Like they were, dude. We do this thing where we like look at it in Sure Buddy. We do this thing where we look at our teams and like lament like who the Raiders should have picked, and they
Yeah.
picked this guy, and dude, have you do that shit with the Patriots sometime? Like when we
Oh.
get done here, do that shit with the Patriots. They've made awful decisions for the last
Oh
several
yeah.
years under him. Why would UNC give him the reins? Like why would anyone give that to him again?
I don't
Let
know.
him only he
I
should only do X's and O's.
100%. Bill Belichick, the coach, is great. Bill Belichick, the GM, is horrible. Like the amount of wide receivers that have been failure after failure. I mean, he got Gronk. I think that was super lucky. Brady was lucky, but everyone else that's been a real stud on offense, at least, they had to either bring in or I think Welker was a free agent. Randy Moss was a free agent. All their running backs pretty much were free agents. Yeah, they haven't really built, or he hasn't really built a solid offense. Yeah, he's on the defensive side, but I just never saw it to be honest with Belichick as the GM. But can you imagine him going to some kid's house and trying to sell him to
Dude,
come to UNC and like
that's so
recruiting and all that stuff? I just don't see it.
so that's what I was gonna say is like you take the Dion, like, okay, the Dion, I guess, method, right?
Careful.
And you try and have Bill Belichick recreate that. Well, Bill Belichick doesn't have the same character, he doesn't have the same class, he doesn't have the same like level of enthusiasm for him. Like people don't care about him as much as they care about Dion. Dion has like a certain charisma. But where he benefits is he would fit right into the good old boys club. Like he's
Yeah,
an old rich white dude that knows football. Like, there'd be a ton of parents that would get on board. There'd probably be, a ton of boosters and you could probably get a good amount of money flowing through that school just because you've got this old white dude running it. So that's where he'd have a significant leg up on Dion because he's got the old boys, good old boys club.
yeah. But do
Um,
you think athletes from Louisiana or Florida care about? Look, they care about the NIL, how much they're
They
getting
care about
paid.
NIL. He would bring
Yeah,
NIL.
he
He
would.
would bring
He
tons
would.
of NIL. And that's the thing. He would bring more NIL than maybe even Dion was able to bring. At the end of the day, like I'm sure the comment's going to blow up because he's white.
Yeah,
Because there are people that don't want to see Dion succeed. I don't buy too much into like all this like identity politics stuff. I don't believe in that shit. But like at the same time, like I think it would be foolish to think that there aren't some people who think I've been doing college football for 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. How dare Dion come in here and make us
yeah,
look bad by, getting these top recruits and all that. Like, they bring in like, nepotism and stuff like that. All that stuff is happening over there. Now you can have your counter Dion, the anti Dion.
and you got to figure most of the boosters for these schools. I mean, what race are these people? I mean, I don't know the exact demographics, but or the
Well,
splits.
just
I'd be
just look at
willing to
how
bet.
income just look at how income is distributed
Yeah,
at the top. And it
yeah,
probably looks a lot like that.
I'm
So
sure. Okay. All right, man. It was good catching up with you. Let's try to connect again, and we'll do another episode of these, and to kind of just talk about some hot topics coming through football.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. We'll talk to
All
you
right,
then.
later.
All right, man.